yeah, that's all. That's all for today. And you, Thais, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, my name is Thais. I am 24 years old. I study international relations. I live in São Bernardo do Campo, São Paulo. I have 3 dogs. I am an intern. I work in Level Up, and that's it. What about you, Elisângela?
Hello, guys. My name is Elisângela. Did you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. And I have 34 years old. I'm married about 2 years and a half. And I like practice physical exercises in my home. I work in a trucks company about 2 years approximately, and I like the TNT. And you, Claudio?
Hello guys, my name is Claudio. My teacher from Guarulhos, São Paulo, and I work with IT, and that's it.
So great. We are on YouTube right now. I do that, thanks God. So guys, if you want to open the camera, it's better for YouTube, and you learn English when you open the camera, okay? I'm just kidding. So guys, about the questions. Question number 1 is already answered. Question number 2. Do you think that your habits interfere in your daily life? How? Thais, could you start?
Yes, just to say that I love this kind of topic. But I totally agree. I think that my habits define my day. When I start my day crazy, without time to breathe, without time to do my yoga, to, just to live the moment and be present, everything go wrong. And now that I have time to do my things, working by home, working at home, studying at home too, I have more time to do my things. But comparing my routine with like 2 or 3 years ago, it was insane because I didn't have time for nothing. I always woke up late because I remember that I need to choose between have more time to sleep or have time during my mornings to do my things, because I usually arrive at home very late and needed to wake up very early to go to the work. And yeah, very insane. Nowadays I'm certain that I'm living a health life nowadays, so yeah.
But what's your opinion? Is the same your opinion now than in the pandemic? You don't have time enough to do your things in pandemic time?
I think that we never have enough time to do what we want to do. We need to prioritize because we can't do everything that we want. But I think that nowadays I give more value to time, because before the pandemic, I was more in automatic, I don't know if this exists, but automatic pilot, because I didn't have time to think in my routine, Nowadays, I can think better on my tasks and prioritize them better.
Yeah, you said something really interesting, guys, because sometimes the persons talk like, oh, I don't have time to planning, but you need time to planning too. It's not a thing you do in one day. It's a thing you do in parts sometimes. If you want to do a new hobby, if you like, I don't know, go to the gym every day, uh, you need time. And it's very good to see you talk like that because it's important to talking about time. The manage of time is really important when you want to do a new hobby or a new habit in your life. And what's your point of view? No.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. I really believe that we are our habits, and our habits define who I am. So it's very important to have time to do the things that you really believe that can change your life. And yeah, it's very important, very important. For example, if I don't have a schedule to my bedtime, the time that I sleep, so I don't sleep very well, and I get up with a low energy, and I so it's hard. Your relation is harder, and sometimes you get more stress, and it's very hard. It's a cycle. So yeah, in my point of view, habits interfere in your daily life, and totally.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Uh, like it's necessary to do that. It's necessary to create habits. We are like I think it's not only about me, but I see when persons create or manage the time to create habits, it's good. Like if you're thinking about when you learn English, it's only because you create a new habit. If you don't create this habit this time enough, you don't, maybe you don't learn English. And you will leave. What do you think? Habits interfere in your daily life?
I'm thinking yes too, because the daily is a routine for everyone. I think the people woke up and went out for work and study. I think the routine is common, but I think the exercise, for example, it's a good routine. Yes, when practice every day, I I I I like the exercise, but when I didn't practice when I start in my house, I didn't practice uh, late. Yes, I think it's routine. When you routine in your day, did you make the exercise, for example, or other activities? I think is common. And you, Claudio?
Oh, Claudio is get out.
Get out.
So, yeah. I don't know what has happened. Maybe the internet. I don't know. So Eli,
Yes, my
yeah.
internet's not good today too.
Oh, don't worry. Don't. If you have any problem, tell me. If you need to get out and come back, I accept you. Okay, don't have problem. Don't worry about
Okay.
it. So, Eli, you said I don't remember where I read about it, but professional science professional do an experiment. You spend 21 days to do your habit a routine. The I don't know how to explain that in simple words, but like in the first days you want to do a new habit, is always a little lazy. You feel tired. Always you think, oh, I don't want to continue that. Maybe it's not so good. And you said about the exercise. I finished the on the gym because I hate gym. I hate to do musculação, and I started in home, and it was so difficult in the beginning. You know, oh,
Oh my God.
you feel that, Eli?
But
Yeah, you feel.
do you like other sports or
Yeah, I love.
dancing, for example?
Yeah,
For
I
example.
was a dancer. I was a dancer. I love to dance, but I love martial arts too. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, yeah, I love. Unfortunately, I don't have time because I know I don't have time because in the morning was a martial arts and in the morning I work. So I feel
Oh my God.
frustrated when I go to the gym, and always I ask to the woman, and I said, "Oh, girl, I forgot her name. Oh, girl, have the Muay Thai. I love Muay Thai. Muay Thai at the night." And they go, "No, only at morning." And I feel like, oh my gosh, why? Why? I stopped to work. I guess it's the problem. I stopped to work
How
and
do you sleep? How do you sleep when practice exercising at night?
I don't know how to sleeping. I really don't know. I think my body feels like, oh, okay, it's the bed, and I only go to the bed. I don't know how to explain that, really. But yeah, it's related with question number 3, Eli. What we can do to change your habits? You could answer the question, Eli.
Yes. I I think it is similar the last one because the routine, when you have a routine in your life, it is possible change your habits, yes. But first, the people have I don't know it's correct, but have to want, yes. When I didn't want to change my habits, it is not possible. But when I need or I want, is it possible? It is possible? Yes, I think yes.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like I read in IG. The name is Epaminondas on Instagram. And the guy of this Instagram on the on this Instagram always said, "Oh, you don't need motivation to do your things. You need practice." And always I heard that, or I see that, and I feel like, okay, I try. Every day I try because of this guy and because of other EJs too on Instagram. But this guy is like the 30%. I always saw the history on the Instagram. And this guy is here. Nondas. What's your point of view? It's true.
Yes.
To be sincere, it's true. I
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. No, so. Um, I will share what worked for me. For example, uh, for me, it's important to realize what is working with myself, with my life, and to realize what I need to do and what what is really important for me. It's important to realize that, and then to split in small steps, very small steps, and do it every single day. For me, it's the key, because normally the people want to change, but in very hard way. So it's impossible, and so it's easier to do a little thing in small steps every single day. Split your big idea in a little idea and divide this, and it's easier. So yeah, I really believe that we don't need motivation, and in when we are adult, and mm, almost nothing is about motivation. So our college, our work, and to learn English, and everything that we do, it's about um, responsibility, responsibility. So for me, that's the point, and realize what you really want to do, and split in very small small steps, very little steps, and do it every single day with motivation or without motivation, uh, like a bath. We take a bath every single day and wash our I forgot the word, but escova os dentes every single day. It's the same thing for me.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see your point of view because you work with that. You always work with the body of the other persons, but you work with the mind too. Because sometimes you need to work out, you need to do new habits, but you don't have the motivation. And the motivation is not the key, as you said. Like sometimes the necessity was the key. The other things too. And it's really good to see professional eyes uh, look to this topic. I like
For
that.
example, I don't want to do exercise every single day. No, not at all.
Yeah.
I don't like to do it every single day, but I do because it's important. So yeah, that's the kid's necessity, really. It's not motivation.
Yeah. It's not motivation or anything like that. It's necessity. I agree. Eli, you can add something. Go ahead.
Yes, the start is very difficult. Yes, I need practice more exercises, but when I start the practice, yes, when I start, it's very difficult. Planning and start.
Yeah. I guess when you have the clean looked to the future, you do your things more easily, maybe. Like in English, an example. When you start to study English, you have the like you put in your schedule something like, oh, I want to travel abroad. You always thinking about the future when you do new things. You always. If you don't, if you say to me, oh, I start to work out only because I want. No, no, absolutely no. You have, it's not motivation, the word. I forgot. You have the
Goal.
stopping. Yeah, goal. Goal. Thank you, Mona. You have the goal. You have one goal. The like I see, of course, it's not for everyone, but a lot of persons I know have this goal because want something more. Habits is like that. Sometimes you start a habit and 3 weeks later, you see your habit as a goal, as grow and grow and grow and grow. It's really good to see the persons do that. What your point of view, Thais?
Yeah, I think that you said very interesting things and points here. I don't know what to add because you said about motivation, you said about goals, and it's what I would say actually. But I think that it's necessary to know ourselves, like not base our routine or our habits in things that we see on internet or in things that people pass to us. Okay, it's very, very nice to have directions and aconselhamentos. I don't remember. I don't remember the word, but yes, thank you, Gabi. Advice. But just take this as a reference, not as something like a rule. It's important to know yourself, like, oh, I am a morning person. Oh, no, I am a person that don't work in the morning. I just work at night. And with this, you have a model of what works for you, and plan your routine not like something very, very strict, because that have some days that you are not feeling good, physically good or mentally good, and you need to respect your time, yourself, your process. Talking about a woman, for example, we have our period, like 5 or 7 days that we have pain and we are not physically good to do a lot of things. So it's important to respect this. I totally agree that we don't need to base ourselves in motivation. Of course, it's one point that I have with me too, but I need that we need to respect our process too. Like, oh, this week I am not feeling good, so I will do only the necessary, the basic to live. I don't have to be every single day a superhero.
Oh my gosh, you said everything. You said everything, guys. Always, you said everything in my mind. I think we are twins. I don't know. But yeah, like I saw a person, a friend of mine said that it's not wrong to be wrong. Like sometimes in the morning you start something, but in the other day, another morning, you don't want to continue. You want to only get, oh, I don't relate it with that anymore. Like, oh, I always read books, but now I don't read any more books. I don't have an interest in to read books. And it's not something wrong you're thinking about. It's a circle. And sometimes you feel good, as I said, sometimes you don't want to do nothing. And it's a Monday, you don't want to do nothing about your schedule, only watch TV. And it's okay. It's okay. Everyone had this times. And like yeah, it's important to give up. It's important. It's important to take your time to say, okay, I don't want to do that. And life go on. Sometimes forget something is not wrong, helps your mental and physical health. It's a cycle of the life, I guess. Well, about the question number 4. Do you have some experience that you needed to change your habits? How was it? Guys, how was it?
Some years ago, I was going to bed very, very late, and I was waking up very, very late too. And I still have the sensation that I am a night person. In the night, I stay very energetic and very creative. I don't know what happened, but I have this idea of myself. But at the same time, I started to enjoy more the mornings, like wake up early and feel the peace of the morning. And I have the sensation that when I woke up earlier, I enjoy more my day and I can be more productive, you know? And I forced myself to change this habit of go to bed late to have the experience to enjoy more the mornings. And it's what I said, uh, don't need to be something very defined, a rule. Sometimes I give myself the permission, I allow myself to go to bed late because yes, I know that, for example, during the weekends, I don't have a lot of responsibilities to do. So in the Fridays sometimes or on Saturdays, I go to the bed late. But during the week, I prefer to go to bed early, even when I am feeling not very tired, because I know that the next day I will thanks myself, you know, to have more energy in the mornings and I can do my things. So this is an example of challenge of changing my habits, I think.
Yeah, me either. I do that 4 years ago, I guess, 4 or 5 years ago. I changed the habit to sleep like 11 hours p.m. at 11 p.m. And I feel like, oh, exhausted in the morning. And now, like 9 p.m., I guess, nine and a half, I feel like, oh my gosh, I need to sleep. I don't know. My friends tell me I'm really old because of that. I always sleep and the conversations. Yeah, if you put me myself in a Zoom, after this time, I feel like, okay, yeah, okay, I get it. Always the same face, like, I'm tired. I want to sleep because my body don't work if I don't sleep. I think everyone is like that, but I'm not the person who sleeps 6 hours. I hate sleep 6 hours. For me, it's 8. If I sleep 7, I feel horrible. The other day, I want to sleep 8. I don't know why. Anyway, Lee.
I remember one example about this because my colleague in work sleep at 8.5 hours, and I said, "Oh my God, 8 hours! I sleep at 11 and 12 p.m. But she lived in Minas too, but it's common. It's common there. But now in São Paulo, I don't know, the people is not not sleepy early. I think I need to sleep early, but I didn't go bed. I I watch TV or wait my husband arrive in my house. Anywhere, but I think it's very important the sleep. I tried, but I didn't I didn't get yet, but I need to sleep early too. I think it's very important, but the habit is very difficult for me.
Yeah,
Uh,
go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, I want to add something. It's really hard to create this habit to sleep like early. I know it. I spent a long time to put in my brain like you want to sleep. You want to sleep. You're not like it's so difficult to put that in the mind. Like I don't know what has happened, but it's sad about Minas. Yeah, the persons here in Minas sleep so early. I don't know if the persons have the culture of that, but only teenagers here and some kids don't want to sleep early. I don't know. I think Mineiros have a good skin because of that. Maybe.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, Eli, if you sleep well, you have a good skin.
It's very important.
Very important.
Other example for me is have lunch, yes, late. It's very difficult. I tried the eat early because I go to bed and oh my God, I don't. When I sleep, oh, but it's very difficult too for me.
Yeah, for me, is drink milk. I hate milk. I simply hate milk. I don't know. I always drink vitamin and things with milk I love, but the milk I hate. I don't know if it's a problem with me, has a problem with me, but I hate milk.
Oh my God.
I hate milk. Really. I don't know. And you know this. Do you hate milk too? About the question.
No, not at all. I like milk, and
Oh.
I drink milk a lot. And about the question, two things, and about sleep too. My sleep time, I needed to change because my body doesn't like to sleep very I forgot the word, late. Doesn't like if I sleep late in the another morning, in the next morning I have a big headache. So my body doesn't to work. So it it was important for me to change my time, to take it out my cell phone at night, and it's important. And another thing is about playing video games. And I really like to play video games, but I don't play very often because I realized that I was playing very often, and after I felt a little down. I don't know why, maybe because the dopamine and so, but it's very hard for me. It's very hard. I felt a little down, a little blue every time after to play video games. So I I stopped to play a lot. So I'm feel good, and I change my time to go to the bed too. And yeah, now I go to the bed around 9. After this meeting, I go to the bed, and yeah, and normally I wake up very early too, around 5, 6. That's my life.
Me either. In the end of this conversation, I only go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and look to my bed and oh, love you. Because I wake up at 5 p.m. and oh my gosh, if I sleep
I feel
more
you.
than 9, it's horrible. It's horrible. I don't do anything in my day. I don't know what has happened. My focus and like my hands shaking if I don't sleep enough. And I hate caffeine. I hate coffee. I don't like. I don't use Energet or anything like that. But my hands shaking if I don't have 8 hours per night. It's. I think. I guess I go to the doctor. I don't know. Maybe or it's a good thing. I really don't know. I have this doubt. But yeah, go ahead,
Debbie,
Lily.
do you hate coffee too?
I hate coffee. I don't like coffee.
Oh
I
my
like
God.
the smell of coffee, but I don't know. The taste of coffee is for me it's not so good. I love candies with coffee. I love the smell of coffee. I love all things with coffee, but if you put me a cup of coffee, I drink because you take to me and I feel a little embarrassing if I don't drink. But I feel like, yeah, good, good. Yeah,
What do
thanks.
you drink at morning?
At morning,
Alcohol.
oh no.
Alcohol.
How you dare?
At morning, no.
No.
A habit. No, sometimes a juice. I love juice. I love juice. And I don't like a lot of candy. I prefer salt. And because of that, all of my juice and things like that don't have
Natural.
sugar. I love the taste of the fruit. And I always, or water. I am the person who more drink water. If you see me, like now I want to drink my water. If I stop to talk, I drink my water. No, that's too. I see that. But yeah, it's really interesting. So, oh, I have a question, an interesting question for Thais. For Thais, what's the feeling to achieve your goal after change your habits?
Difficult one because like it's I don't know, it's hard because sometimes we don't see the changes in our day a day, in our daily life. So when we achieve a goal, normally it's a mix about a lot of things that contribute for this goal, not only a habit, But I will use the example when I started to do yoga. I started doing what you said, Gabi, in the beginning of this conversation, forcing myself during 21 days. And I started making a playlist of pre-yoga. It's a girl, an amazing girl that records a lot of videos in YouTube for yoga, and she has a playlist of the few 21 dias yoga, and that makes me started to do yoga every day, So I can have this example of doing yoga every day because of that, because I insist during 21 days.
Oh, it's really good to see the word in practice. Like, it's really good because I when I read that, I don't know how it works. And now I see you talk like 21 days, and I feel like, oh yeah, it maybe it's work, but I don't know. You feel that, guys, but it's so good when you like choose a person or I don't know, meet a person who teach you something new and the past the confidence. Sometimes I go to the to YouTube or Instagram, the other social medias, and have some professionals don't pass the confidence enough. And I feel like I want to start a yoga, but the guy talk about things I don't agree. You feel like that?
Yeah, sometimes totally. But pretty yoga is very, very nice. Trust me.
Oh, pass on the chat. I want. I like yoga. I try some month. It's not all the month, to be sincere. It's like and a half of the month, but it's good. Like my back don't like too much. A lot of the exercise. It's hurt. It's hurt a lot, but I guess it's not the yoga the problem. I guess it's my back problem and my posture maybe. And you know this about the question. What do you think?
Oh, for me, I feel that I'm a Superman. I'm unstoppable. I'm amazing. And yeah, I can. Yes, I can. I feel very, very nice when I achieve some goal. And it's very important to recognize our I don't know, but conquistas. It's very important. And I feel unstoppable. This the word unstoppable.
Yeah, overcome something is always a good thing. Like I feel the same when I overcome something. Like now I start to learn French, and in 1 month I overcome. I think I want to do, and I feel like, oh, I'm amazing, I'm the best. And now I have some problems with French, to be sincere, but I like this feeling. You feel powerful. Your confidence is really, really good.
Exactly.
Yeah. So guys, welcome to the other room. Letisa, do you like the conversation?
Yeah, I like so much. That's
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Come often, okay? So I apologize you and Gabriel and the other girl because I put more persons in your room, but I don't know if the person get out. But the conversation was fluid. It's good. Yeah.
yeah, totally.
Great. I love to hear that. And welcome, Leticia. I love you here. I love all of you guys stay here with me. So I sent on the chat my links, always 3 links. I love the number 3. So the first link is for feedback, guys. Please have a feedback. This feedback is for my meeting. 0, you hate my meeting. 10, you love my meeting. It's anonymous. Don't put your name. I don't know if you hate me or love me. I really don't know. But if you want to add something like, oh, Gabby, I want to see a different topic next week, please go put I will see. And the second link is for plans. I said in the beginning of the conversation, have a plans here for classes and these immersions. If you want to study every day, more than 4 days for meetings, I think it's 4 or 6, I don't remember. For the free plan, it's 4. Thank you, Gabriel. It's 4. For classes, go to the link, and the link have the plans for you, the annual and the month, month plan. And yeah, the third link is for this live on YouTube. Thanks God, I I get it and put the live on YouTube. If you want to see yourself talking English, if you want to see my mistakes, your mistakes, and everything, go to the YouTube channel. This link is for this conversation, but have another meetings too on the platform. on the YouTube channel, and put a comment or share with your friends, invite your friends to come here. And yeah, that's it. The conversation is over. Thank you a lot. I enjoyed a lot too. And see y'all guys.
Thank you, Gabi.
Bye,
See y'all. Have a great night. Have a great
Bye.
week.